What's going on? Aaron Goldston here. So in this video, we're going to talk about the company Life Leadership. We're going to talk about the good and a little bit of the stuff that's kind of swept under the rug that they don't really like to talk about, but it's important to understand. This video is for those that are thinking about joining the Life Leadership opportunity or the Life Leadership business. And in this video, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when you get done watching this video, you're going to have a big picture overview of exactly how the company works, what your quote-unquote job will be, how you'll be making money, and everything you need to make an informed decision if the company is something you want to get involved with or not. I had multiple subscriptions to Life Leadership. I've been in multiple network marketing companies. So I can really give you a big picture overview of the company. And the reason this is so important is sometimes I've gotten involved in opportunities in the past. I didn't have the whole overview, the whole picture. And sometimes it was a few weeks or a few months before I really got a full picture overview. And then I was like, oh, actually, this isn't something I'm interested in. So it's important to really have a big picture overview before you get involved with something or not, so you can determine if it's the right thing for you and something you want to do. So in Life Leadership, you're going to get paid, you're going to make money doing one of two things. The first thing that you're going to do is you are going to sell Life Leadership products. Life Leadership has a bunch of basically self-improvement products. Products that people will buy to get information so they could, make better choices financially, manage their time better, just kind of make better overall life decisions. And their information, by the way, is fantastic. These products right here are all Life Leadership. I got the Resolve, 13 Revolutions for Life. This is one of their books right here. I got the other one. They have fantastic products. I absolutely love their products. If you're interested in self-improvement, I recommend buying their products. They have really good products. I'm not associated with them, so it's not like I get a commission if you buy any of their stuff or not. But they have very good products, their products are great for those that want to get involved in self-improvement. So what happens is you'll go out there, and maybe you're talking to someone, and they want to better their life, or they want to, potentially get access to better information, because when you have access to better information, you can take better actions and you can get better results. So you get someone to buy the Life Leadership product. And what happens is the company will compensate you for it. They will pay you for it. They will reward you for it. Now I got a question though for you. So that's kind of the good news. Let's transition to something else that a lot of people don't want to talk about. I used to work at AT&T. I got a couple businesses now. Back in the day I used to work at AT&T. So I go to a big AT&T building and I go and I clock in. And then I would go stand by the door, and people that were thinking about switching over from Sprint would come in, people that wanted to upgrade their phones would come in, and whenever I sold one of the people that walked in AT&T products, AT&T paid me for it. Where are you going to find people to sell Life Leadership products to? You're going to be doing it. Life Leadership does not provide you like customers to sell to. You have to create those on your own. So that is going to be calling friends and family, getting people interested or trying to get people interested in the product, talking to strangers when you're out and about, maybe you're at the gas station, maybe you're getting food, and talking to them and basically pitching them your idea. That's kind of what you're going to be doing. So if you don't like the idea of continuously having to pitch people or trying to sell people, friends and family or strangers, that's something to greatly consider when you're thinking about joining the company. Now, the other way you can get paid with the company, so we'll swing back over and then we'll kind of bounce back. The other way you can get paid with the company is by recruiting people underneath you. So I did not want to join the Life Leadership business model because I just didn't want to have to go out there and pitch people and be doing that stuff kind of all the time. But I did want to buy their products, so that's why I got all their stuff. I had multiple Life Leadership subscriptions for a long time. I absolutely love their stuff. Let's say, though, that I started listening to their stuff. My life started to change. I started to get more confident. What I could do then is maybe the person that introduced me to Life Leadership could say, hey, you like our stuff. Would you be interested in possibly, when you run across other people that might like the same type of thing, selling them their products too and getting paid for it? If I said yes, basically this would be the person that got me into it. I would join their team. And then if I went out there and I started selling people products and I started getting people underneath me to do the same thing, and everyone's recruiting people and selling life leadership products, this person at the top would start to get paid and compensated for that and could start to get some residual income. So the benefit of this is if you're willing to have discipline and you're willing to kind of grind it out for usually it's a few years, right? You're probably not going to start making a bunch of money right away, but if you're willing to practice delayed gratification over an extended period of time, you could get to the point where this is you got a bunch of kind of reps or people underneath you. They're out there pitching people, finding people like me that bought the product that wasn't interested in the opportunity, but also they were out there recruiting other people and getting people underneath them and kind of building a team of people, and you can eventually be at the top and you can get to the point where you can be making a full-time income, if not more than that, literally do no work because you put in the work initially and built a big team of people underneath you that are all producing and all growing. That's a benefit of it. Now what's the downside of it? Big turnover rate. Big turnover rate. A lot of people that get involved in life leadership drop out fast because it takes them, maybe they didn't have the opportunity to watch a video like you did, but they eventually figure out that, oh, the way I'm going to make money with this is everyone I talk to, I'm going to be kind of pitching. And I got to pitch friends and family. And a lot of people are going to say no, and it's going to make me uncomfortable. And in the beginning, I probably won't be making a lot of money for a long period of time. So a lot of people will get in and they'll be all excited, but you'll see, if you're in the business, you'll see people. They join and they drop out. They join and they drop out. So in order for you to kind of build that big team of people underneath you, you might have to get 100, 200 people before you find a solid group of people that will stay, because a lot of people will drop out. So those are the pros. And those are the negatives. You can make money. They are a legit company. They're not a scam. They will pay you. There are people out there that are making 6 figures, 7 figures plus with the company. But you got to be willing to put in the work and probably not get paid or not get paid substantially for a while till you grow the business. And you also have to understand that most people don't want to do that. Most people, when you tell them, hey, listen, you're going to have to call your friends and family, try to sell them stuff. Most people don't like sales. Most people don't like, the idea that you might have to pressure, even though sales isn't, try to pressure someone to join their deal, and all while not making any money for it. It's a high turnover rate. So that's the good, that's the bad, that's the negative. I will say if you're into self-improvement though, I recommend their product. You should definitely go out there and get their products. I don't have a link for that. I'm not an affiliate. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. The other thing I will tell you though is a lot of people come to me and they want to know the fastest, they want to start making some money now. They say, Aaron, there's all these opportunities out there. What should I do? What should I not do? Some things cost a lot of money to get started in. Some people, they don't want to be recruiting. I've started multiple successful businesses. One of my businesses last year alone I did over $500,000 in. If you look below this video, so if you look in the description, so on your cell phone, your computer, if you look in the description underneath this video, there's a link there where I'm going to share with you 3 different specific ways you can start using right now to make $100 a day online. Each are 100% free. There's no selling involved. There's no recruiting involved. A lot of these ways have all 3 of these ways have just kind of came out in the last handful of years because of the internet. These are all different ways you could start using to start making money if you're interested in kind of making money and getting started now. Each of these ways are 100% free. You never have to pay for anything or sign up for anything. There's no recruiting. You don't need any prior experience. You don't need any skills. So I share that with you just because I wish if I found a video like this about 12 years ago when I was getting started on my journey, I probably could have used this to kind of kick stuff off the ground and get stuff going. I don't overhype anything, so you're not going to make a gazillion dollars with any of these things. But if an extra $50, $100, or once you get started going with it, even potentially $150 plus a day might help you out, I highly recommend checking that out in the description. With that said, though, that's what I got. My name is Aaron Goldston. That is my review on life leadership. Company does work. You can make great money with it. Either way, they got fantastic products. But you might want to sit down and think about if you're thinking about joining the company, if kind of going out there, recruiting people, talking to people, and doing that for an extended period of time and kind of really grinding it out is something you want to get involved in. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. All I wanted to do was make a video giving you everything you need to make a very good informed decision. Have a good day.